Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today we are going to talk about what are the ways that we can manipulate a narcissist. Yeah, and before I get deeper into the video, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell. So the first point or the first way to manipulate a narcissist is that never let them know that you know that they are narcissists. Narcissists hate being called out, hate being labeled, hate being pinpointed at. So don't tell them that you know that they are narcissists, and that does a lot of work. Yeah, so just let them know that you don't know, you just pretend, and you just keep thinking and keep behaving as if you find them very good, very gentle, very great, very intelligent, and just put on that charade. Don't tell them that you are aware who they are, how sick they are. So don't tell them, they hate it. I mean, and they're going to lash out at you. So what's the point? Yeah, what's the point of alerting them? It's better to let them stay in that bubble and let them feel that yes, everything is normal. Let them play around with their manipulation tactics and let them just be like those ignorant 7-year-old insecure child. So just never let them know that you know that they are narcissists. The next way to manipulate a narcissist is that never criticize a narcissist, because they are never going to agree. They never like being called out. They never agree to their mistakes. Whenever if you try and criticize, or if you try and tell them that, hey, this is wrong, I think you did this wrong, they're going to say, hey, you are not seeing it the right way. Hey, I didn't do this, it's the others who did it. No, it's not my mistake, it's the other's mistake. Oh, this must be, the system must be wrong. So, they are never going to accept their mistakes and errors, because mistakes and errors are problematic and a bad thing. It's sin. And there is no space for sin. The false, image that these narcissists build up, there is no errors. They are flawless. And only if they have flaws, they can make mistakes, but they are flawless. That is what makes them narcissists. They believe that they are flawless. So any amount of criticism is not entertained, the healthy or the bad, it doesn't work. And they hate being criticized. So avoid criticizing narcissists, because it's not going to change them. They are not going to change. They are going to remain who they are. Instead, they are going to become more nasty. They might start acting more funny and more weirdly. So there's no point. Don't criticize them, just keep observing them. The next way to manipulate a narcissist is try and give them sincere compliments. Don't give them fake compliments. These narcissists are very shrewd and very smart. They know who you are, how you are, and they know themselves also. They know their goods and bad as well. So if you are just trying to flatter them with flattery words and all those exaggerated compliments, they're going to understand that you are trying to manipulate. So don't get into all those fake compliments. Just try and be sincere with your compliments. The more honest and sincere you are, you won't be discovered by them. You won't be targeted by them. They would just keep playing with you the way how they play with their subjects. They won't get into that alert mode. Yeah, so don't give them fake compliments. Give them honest and genuine compliments. That is one of the ways. The other one is narcissists love when you double check someone's advice. If someone gives you an advice and you come running to the narcissist and you tell them, hey, someone has advised me, but I don't know, I'm not sure, could you please tell me, because I'm just not sure, and I think you are the best person to advise me. They love it. They love it when you eulogize them. They love it when you pontificate them. They love it when you glorify them by giving them that attention. They are hungry for attention. They are insecure kids inside. They are hungry for attention and validation. And when you come for an important advice, though you have got it from an expert, but you are cross-checking with them, that's an amazing experience. That further pumps them up. That further heightens their ecstasy. So yes, you can always double check any expert's advice and all, and the advice most of the time they give in return is either the same thing packed in a different way, or some of these grandiose narcissists, they tend to give an opposite, an absolutely opposite advice. So don't take it seriously, but just ask and see how they respond. It makes them feel good. They feel amazing when you come up with an expert's advice, and then you ask their advice on top of that. So they love it. So that is also one of the ways that you can manipulate a narcissist. The next way to manipulate a narcissist is that try and act mad on behalf of them, for them. As I had discussed in the previous video as well, the root of the term narcissism comes from Narcissus, a Greek, character, and he was very good looking, and he loved when people used to sacrifice their lives for him, and he used to feel good, and he used to even ask people, though he met a horrible end later in his life, but that is how he was. So now coming back to the narcissists love when you are mad, when you are mad on others about them. Like if someone is not doing the work properly, you are behaving mad and crazy on behalf of them. They like when people are crazy, crazy about them. So yes, you can manipulate them by acting or pretending to be mad on behalf of them, and it can be anything. So yes, that makes them feel good, because they like to be that center of attraction. They want that constant never ending supply of that attention that they want in life. So if you keep supplying that, they love it. So that is one of the ways that you can manipulate a narcissist. The next way to manipulate a narcissist is that ask their advice and be amazed. Yes, they like that expression when you are just amazed. Wow, what a beautiful piece of advice. Oh my God, you have changed my life. Thank you so much. It's life changing. You have helped me shed a lot of burden from my shoulder. So these kind of words really flatter them and further gas them up. They feel good. So yes, ask their advice and be amazed in response. They love it. The next way to manipulate a narcissist is that offer them help, and help in joining their mission. So these narcissists can have a lot of these stupid ideas and stupid missions that they want to do this, they want to eradicate this from the world, they want to eradicate that, because narcissism is all about I, me, myself. So whatever doesn't suit them, they just want to eradicate or control or destroy. So if they have something in mind, try and offer help to them, that hey, I'll also be in this agenda with you. Hey, this is so amazing, I really want to join your cause and mission, and they are going to love it. See, narcissists are not really mature people. Narcissists are real idiots, and I would say inside they are like an 8-year-old insecure kid who's just not been checked, or who's not regulated, and who just needs attention, and who just gets annoyed and angry if things are not his way or her way. So these narcissists love when you also offer help and you try and join their mission. They feel good. They feel more worthy, that they have taken up something which no one is looking at and which no one is thinking about, and you are coming to them and you are telling them, hey, I want to help you in your mission, in your beautiful mission to rescue humanity, to rescue this community, blah, 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 blah. So they love it, when you offer help and when you ask them to join their mission. So that is one of the ways that you can manipulate the narcissist. The next way to manipulate a narcissist is ask them their dreams and be amazed. Don't be disgusted or don't be shocked. They might have crazy dreams. So just say, oh wow, that's amazing. So they can have any kind of crazy ideas and weird ideas. They are narcissists, so they don't have empathy, so you can expect anything crazy out of them. So don't react and don't be like, oh no, don't do that. Or don't be like, what? Don't say that, or don't react in this way. Instead, oh wow, that's interesting, that's amazing. They're gonna love it. Yeah, they're gonna feel good, and it'll further gas them up. Yeah. The next way to manipulate a narcissist is show empathy towards their lack of empathy. So a narcissist might not have empathy towards a poor person. For example, just a case, he or she might not have empathy towards the poor person, the narcissist, and he knows that, and you have seen it, and you know that as well. But instead of telling him to be humble or telling him to have empathy towards that poor person, you can have empathy towards, you can show your empathy towards this narcissist and tell them, I think it's absolutely right that you don't have empathy towards them. I think there is quite a lot of depth. I think you are right. They should, do it themselves. They should manage it themselves. You are absolutely right. You don't help them. You are absolutely right. I agree to you. So, that helps them. That helps them feel intact. That helps them feel okay. That helps them feel normal. So that is also one of the ways to manipulate a narcissist. The other way, or the last way that I have in this series to manipulate a narcissist, is that don't devalue yourself in front of the narcissist. Narcissists like to talk to people, or they get alluded, or they get carried away, or they get easily manipulated by confident people, by people who show confidence, who show value. If you are minimizing your own self, if you are devaluing your own self, you won't have a chance to manipulate a narcissist. Yeah, narcissists don't like inferior people. Narcissists don't like weak people. Narcissists don't like confused people, because everyone is just a subject for them. Everyone is just there to supply, these narcissists. So be very smart, be very intelligent, and never devalue yourself in front of narcissists. Narcissists hate that. Don't play victim in front of narcissists. Don't devalue yourself, expecting that they are going to award you, or become a doormat in front of you. No, don't do that. Narcissists can only be manipulated by strong and confident people. If you don't appear confident and strong, and if you keep minimizing yourself, you don't have a chance to manipulate a narcissist. So think about it. So these were the ways to manipulate a narcissist. And before I conclude today's video, I have a piece of advice, and that is, think about or try these manipulation tactics and these ways that I have talked about only if you are absolutely stable and mindful and intact. If you are very fragile, if you are very weak emotionally, don't get into it, because narcissists, as it is, they damage people. They damage people and they scar people. So you need to be really strong in order to manipulate a narcissist. You can't be weak. If you are weak, and if you yourself are a victim, of narcissistic abuse, it becomes very difficult if you're in that phase of that recovery. But once you have recovered, you can again have, you can have an upper hand. You can, manipulate the narcissist after being recovered. But if you are in recovery and if you are, shattered and broken into pieces, how are you going to, handle this mission of manipulating a narcissist? So any which ways, I rather keep advising everyone that stay away from narcissists and have a healthy boundary. But just in case, if at all, there comes a time where you have to manipulate a narcissist, these are the ways, and you need to be really strong here, and you need to be very strong here. You can't be, someone that is weak and fragile and go out there, with a mission to manipulate a narcissist. No. So, because the moment they get to know that what your intentions are, they are smart people. They'll go back into, withdrawal, and they are going to lash out even in more, disastrous and crazier ways. So yes, be very mindful, and yes, don't just randomly, get into situations and try and manipulate narcissists. So please take care of yourself, and lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.